too.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our Vampire the Masquerade game, Cerberus Seers. Last time we played was a bit ago because holidays happen. Anybody want to recap what happened last time?
Emotional trauma. Emotional damage.
Leilani just looked at me from across the table and went, "No."
I would say Callie has great notes, but she also has a cat on her lap.
I somehow just completely biffed it because I only got like a little bit.
Well, because the emotional damage, I think, was partially because of your character, because I think we all maybe congregated at a certain mother's house to, witness and help with
This is your
an
fault.
intervention of sorts,
Hmm.
perhaps.
For you to finally confront your family and
Mm.
make a choice of whether or not, yeah, basically, yeah, confront your family so
Yeah,
that you
because
aren't
Matthew
going to deal with that for
absconded with a
eternity.
whole car. Matthew absconded with a whole car with a whole other itinerary that I completely don't remember because I got a text that said that we were dealing with the mother and was like, "Oh yeah, let's go." It went that
So
way.
that
Yeah,
was
you brought your
the
brother
end.
in front
Hmm.
of your mom. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
was
that's
the
it.
end of the episode. So the
That's the only important
the
part.
start of
that's the
yeah.
important part. Sorry.
So the episode had started with you guys going to find Father Green, um, that uh, priest that Matthew had bloodbound as a punishment for um, ghouling his entire congregation, and then accidentally let off the juice uh, before making it back to town. Um, and evidence that you had found indicated that he was probably the one who had leaked information about Betty's Elysium Club to the hunters that you guys had encountered and did take care of. But it did seem like they got some information out to others unknown. Um, you guys went to go confront Father Green, but instead of actually telling him what you knew, you kind of just let him sweat it out for a while. And in his panic, he started throwing people under the bus, one of whom was Margot. The group of you, a couple of you went to go talk to Margot and ask her about that. I want to say it was Matthew and Poppy, maybe.
Yeah, because
Um,
yeah, because didn't Pop.
It was,
No, that was that.
Betty
Was
might have
Poppy?
gone too
Yeah, you jumped
at the
into
time. It's been
somebody's
a
it
while.
might have been
laundry
Matthew.
or
It might have
something.
been Matthew and Ben.
I
I
think it
don't
was
remember.
everybody because I have the group decides to throw Father Green in their Airbnb and head to Margot's house. But then I have nothing about Margot's house.
Yeah, so at Margot's house, you talked to her. She told you that Father Green had effectively shown up on her door requesting asylum. Um, uh, he had arrived in town about a year ago, very clearly running from someone. She assumed that was his sire. Paid her somewhere around six figures in cash to help him get established with the Haven and feeding around and introduce him to the Baron at the time, so Rasmus. Um, and then she kind of just let him do his thing and didn't really pay any attention to him. Um, you guys, still being a little suspicious of Margot, decided to go back to Father Green and ask him to press him a little harder. And instead found out that he apparently was running from the Sabbat. Um, Knowing that you guys had seen evidence of other Sabbat activities in the area, what with the implication that perhaps that murder of the Tremere was done by a Sabbat, and then uh, the um, grave robbers that had been working for a individual that you guys have believed to be called Cassandra. Poppy has seen glimpses of her in visions, a very pale woman with long black hair and French manicured nails, which is rather notable because it's kind of distinguishing thing and maybe a little bit more modern. Um, and he indicated that while yes, he does serve Cassandra, it's clearly more of like a unwilling partnership, considering she has branded him with a magical scar that burns like fire whenever she wants to get him, whenever she wants to contact him. Um, and because he needs a way to contact her, but she did not give him a phone number or an email or anything. He can do the same and request an audience with her by applying fire and or heat to the brand. Uh, the group of you had discussed the idea of doing that and perhaps hoping to lure her here to Baltimore, but didn't want to act quite too rashly, so we decided to throw him into the Airbnb for a while, and see how things are going. And then after that, I believe Jean Louis had discussed everybody's emotional hangups, and that was when it came out that Poppy's mom is still a thorn in the side of the universe. And I don't know who was suggested to just go deal with it, but you decided to go deal with it. Oh, that was the other thing. River had mentioned to you earlier that he had been doing some volunteer work at the homeless shelter that Husk works at. And sorry. Um, he had heard that there is apparently a private investigator looking around asking for a information around about a woman in her 70s by the name of Poppy Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I believe we left off with all of you arriving outside Poppy's and River's mom's house. Everybody minus Betty. But also including River. Willem is there, but he did not go in. And I believe we left off with effectively the group of you walking in and confronting her seeing Poppy and just kind of looking at you with a mixture of disgust and horror. And then River walking in and saying, well, she did bring me back. So, where is everybody um in this very tense moment?
I think I took a seat on the floor in the living space again, like I've been prone to do lately.
Does Poppy's mom have a pet of any kind?
Not that you guys have seen.
Aw, I was gonna say.
One last chance to be a
Well,
good person,
is
but I guess.
does Poppy do you think that she would have one?
Yeah, I think she's got one of those old white crusty dogs.
Is the dog an asshole?
No.
Okay.
It's just a sad like little decoration, basically.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's kind of fat. It's
It
like
lost the lottery
16.
for owners.
16 years old, just waiting.
yeah, I think it's probably um Maria's dog or something. Like it's a good dog. But it's just gross. They need to clean its eyes more.
oh, one of those dogs.
Yeah.
Leanne will just sit with the dog then, out of the way. Maybe show it what some TLC can do.
Oh God.
That's not implying anything.
He's just gonna clean its eyes.
Yeah. Just take care of it for a little bit.
Okay, can you give me a second, kiddo?
Jean-Louis goes on a couch and just pulls out a notebook.
As soon as she sees River, she just kind of like freezes for a second and looks between the two of you and then looks around to the rest of the group of you and like suddenly hardens as if she's like, okay, no, this is real. And Poppy, you've seen this face before. This is the face of, oh, she is furious, but she's trying not to show it. And she looks to River and looks at you, Poppy, and looks back to River and says, I buried you both. What is this for?
You're asking me?
Mm.
Well, it's been quite a long time since you've seen River.
And she just kind of looks at him and it's like, sure, I understand, but why did you never come back? And he has this moment where, like, there have been many times in Poppy's life where you've looked at him and wondered what is going to be the thing that makes him crack. And he kind of looks at her and just like disgust on his face. I couldn't because I was trapped. The only reason that I've come back here at all is because of Poppy. And you chased her away at every opportunity. She is she has been the strongest and kindest part of this family that I've ever known. Time having this conversation, Leilani is in the background with her Play-Doh, reenacting some very aggressive family negotiation with Play-Doh dolls. Very what's happening. And Poppy River sort of is there what what do we need from her?
I was hoping for some closure, I guess. For you, at least. I mean, 50 years is a long time. And
I had the time that I had spent in that grave, I I thought all of you were dead. I thought I'd never see any of you again. Never see you, never see Maria. I'm glad you found me. And he looks to your mother. Um, and he says, and I wish she'd been a few years later sometimes because I don't need to see you anymore. And he looks to you, Poppy, and says, I'm here if you need me, but I need to step away for a minute.
okay.
Um, and she looks like for a second, like absolutely shattered. And then this sort of like wall drops and she looks at you with just the most fury that you have seen until the day that you showed up without him.
If you got something to say to me, say it, because it might be the last time you can. Are you gonna blame me for this one too?
I don't know what you've I don't know what you've said to him. I don't know why.
I haven't said anything. I don't have to say anything. Nobody has to say anything. If they spend more than 5 seconds with you, they'll have the same thought that I do.
You were the only one that knew where he was. You knew that he had gone there and you what, left him in a grave?
Are you kidding me? Look around. Remember 50 years ago when I showed up at the front door and you slammed it on my face? I was dripping with blood, Mother. And instead of letting your daughter in the door, you slammed the door on my face. I died in a field. I was murdered in a field, soaked in rain, brought back to life by a chance encounter. And I walked home hoping to hold my daughter in my arms, and you didn't care.
I looked at you and I realized that whatever you had gotten yourself into, I made the choice for Maria. She didn't need that.
And what before that gave you any reason to do that to me? Was trying to do nothing but help you. I was trying to find River. What?
That was the one thing that I asked. I asked you to bring him home. And you came home without him. And he died. And you died too.
But you didn't care that I died. You knew I was alive. Alive as far as you know, and you killed me off. You had no idea what happened to River, and you didn't care to know what happened to River. You never looked. I did. I spent 50 years looking for him to prove to you that I was good enough. I don't know what I did to you or what I could have done to make you look at me differently than how you look at me now. I don't think I could have ever done anything differently. I think I did everything I could. Coming back without River, you had already decided that I wasn't coming back in this house. You know that. I know that. You decided you were going to get another try with my daughter. You didn't get to give me a choice. I didn't have a choice. I didn't get to make that decision. You did.
I did my best. Things were different then. And when you came home with Maria, things became harder. I didn't know, for all I knew, you would vanish again and come home with another one. I didn't know what would happen. I needed to try and do everything I could to give her a good home, something stable.
And what about me?
And
what about me?
You died. What is this that you have become that you have taken her to the grave with you? Is that how this works? Could you raise an infant that way?
even before that. I'm not talking about afterwards. I'm talking about before. When I came home with my daughter. And before that, every moment with you, I felt like nothing but the dirt beneath your feet. Someone that you can move around to fit your perfect puzzle. I was never a good fit.
Because
I'm glad that
everything,
you took care of Maria. I'm glad that she's alive. I don't think I would have been able to do it, but the point is you didn't let me have that choice. You never let me have any choice.
I, are you okay? Sorry, give us a sec. I think we have to take a quick break. Leilani, are you all right, baby doll?
No.
She looks to you, Poppy, looks around, looks back towards the door where um you probably can't see River at this point. He's probably not on the porch. Um she says, "Do you think I wanted this? That I wanted my children dead? No. No, but things were always difficult and you always had problems and were difficult and odd and I was always making excuses. And
Odd?
you know what?
Odd because I didn't fit what you wanted me to be.
Odd because you didn't understand how to just not make things complicated. Everything was always there was always an excuse of why
There is an audible growl from where Matthew is on the floor, as well as whatever the flooring is, be it carpet and or wood or whatever, there's like a fingernail length like ripped out because my fingernails have elongated. I rolled a rouse check for feral weapons. So my fingernails have grown significantly and I've just ripped up a little bit of a space. But I'm looking down and not at her.
All I ever wanted from you was I did all I ever wanted from you was for you to love me, Mom. I'm sorry I made everything so complicated. But I'm not. I was the best I could be. I still am.
I I did my best as well.
I don't believe that. And I don't think you believe that either. I don't know what it was about me, but I never felt one time like you did your best. I can't count how many Christmases the river got so much attention. And I was just asked to take out the trash. How many days I spent in my room crying. And still to this day, I can't look at myself in the mirror without seeing you. And wishing that I didn't. because I just see somebody staring back at me who should have loved me. And I can't get myself to see anyone who loves me. I have your hair and your eyes and your face. And when I had Maria, for the first time in my life, I saw me. I saw her. And I held that baby and I thought, wow, I don't know how my mother could not have loved me. Because I would have done anything for her. I still would. Why couldn't you? Why didn't you? Why don't you love me?
I always did. I tried to do my best. I realized that not everyone would agree. But I gave Maria a good home. I gave her something better than a broken home. If it weren't for me, what family would she have after you and River?
Congratulations, lady. It only took you 2 kids to figure out how to be a parent. You don't deserve anything that you have. You are beyond selfish. You're a piece of shit. You, as a parent, would sacrifice yourself if you actually loved your kids. You would go out there and you would find your own goddamn kids. You would not send them off to find each other, to die for each other. That is your responsibility. You make the sacrifices. You take the accountability and your responsibility for their lives. And I'm in her fucking face. Like, I have like my hand around whatever the hell she's wearing. Like, you do not even deserve to live. You took that choice away from your daughter. You don't deserve Poppy. You do not deserve River. You do not deserve her children. You took that choice from them too. And all you can fucking say is, I tried my best. Pathetic. You're disgusting. To not even say you're sorry and mean it. To not fucking say my best wasn't good enough and I am so sorry. Excuse. That's all that you spout. Nothing. You are nothing. And you stole something to try to be something. You stole from your own daughter because of your own inadequacies. I sacrificed myself to protect my kids. Was I stupid? 100%, but I acknowledge that. But I made sure that I didn't hurt them. You lived to hurt your child.
What he said.
When Husk like got in her face, she went from like, obviously she's already pretty pale and sickly looking, just all of the blood drained out of her face. And then when he turned and looked at Poppy and said her name, She just sort of looks over at you, Poppy. Jesus. So this is what? Revenge after all these years? You've decided after all these years of lurking around in the dark and watching the house that what? Come finish me off and steal Maria back?
It's not stealing when it's not yours. And Matthew is on his feet, and there is blood streaked down his face.
Mhm.
It looks like he's been crying. She wasn't yours. They aren't yours. You're supposed to be theirs. You're supposed to be the one that protects, that guides, that loves unconditionally. You're not supposed to take. You're not supposed to destroy. You're not supposed to make them feel less than. They're supposed to be whoever they're going to be. You were given a fucking gift. And you're too stupid to realize that. And then you took what wasn't yours. And you're always the victim. Every fucking time. But you're
No,
not.
and I suppose all of you are perfect parents.
I
course
was until my children were murdered by Nazis.
Okay,
He
he
doesn't
was.
count. Like, okay.
Condolences.
He's the exception.
There's no such thing as a perfect parent. There's the parent that fucks it up and gets back up and does their best to do it again, but they don't make that child apologize for being what they are. They're a child. They're learning. The parent, you're not the victim. Your child didn't do anything to you. And one child isn't better or more important than another. You had children to make yourself feel better. And when they didn't do it for you, you took theirs. You're vapid and shallow. It's disgusting.
Now, Poppy's
even after-
mom. So Poppy's mom, whose name I don't know.
He
You're
doesn't
being
deserve a name.
you're currently being confronted by several people talking about your inadequacies and how you have failed in life. How are you feeling about that? It's a lot to go, because I sense a defensiveness. But have you thought about maybe if lots of people who are aware of you are pointing out that you have these flaws, then perhaps you have issues that you need to confront.
I'm the one with issues in a room full of the self-proclaimed dead that abandoned their families.
Um,
And what is it,
oh,
how you survived?
no, I did not abandon my family, so your comment is kind of misplaced there. Um, yeah, so reason we're approaching that is as immortal beings, uh, Poppy would like to have confront you and express her emotions and feelings, which are all valid, one last time before there's no more time. You are, in fact, quite old and frail at the moment, so you don't have much life left. We, on the other hand, are potentially immortal beings, which you don't believe so. So let me show you. Just pull out a knife.
Oh my God! Please don't give her a heart attack before we finish this.
Yeah, as you can see, it's not fatal.
He just slit his own throat.
Yeah, just
Really?
stab it.
Oh my God!
That's a bit much.
I mean, the blood streaks down Matthew's face. Not enough. Sure, stab yourself. Go for it.
Just trying to prove it. I'm using Terminator logic. Yes, we are the undead, what you would call vampires. In case, because did it not occur to you that both of your children look identical to how they were 70 years ago? That it wasn't a clue that
50.
it was
I
unnatural?
I'm not a.
Or do you need glasses? You need cataract surgery?
She looks at Poppy and is like, do do you think that no one ever saw you all these years? I knew that you had become something different, something broken and evil. I knew that there was a reason that you would not come back from Maria. I did the best. Maria was a good girl. She did everything she could to.
To please you?
I'd always known that this day would come, that you would come back and what? Come with a group of friends to finish me off? Is that what this is? Or
It's always about
Ma'am?
you, isn't it?
Mom, shut the fuck up.
Wait, we are confronting things. Everyone does have options and have valid feelings. We can't just automatically dismiss everyone
Okay.
speaking, so we all have to give each other time to speak when it is time for us speaking. That
be
is
like,
how
oh, can
these
I
work.
take the talking stick and just beat her with it now?
Mm,
Well, if you wish to have a talking stick, the closest I have is this pipe for smoking. Tobacco and tobacco products only.
mother, I have no idea how after all of this time you could still have no idea who I am as a person. You do not understand me at all. And I don't know if it's because you've put your own ideas into who I am, who you think I am, or what. I don't care at this point after this conversation with whatever happens to you. I need closure. I need to forgive because that's what I need to do.
I never said forgive. I said
Different
closure.
types of forgiveness.
Not before I became what you describe as an evil being, you made my life a living hell. And I spent every waking moment trying to please you. So thank you, I guess, for making my daughter the woman that you always wanted yourself to be. I've accomplished a lot, Mom. I went to medical school. I got 2 doctorates. I work in neurology.
You make a lot of money.
I make a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Yes, we can make a lot of money. If you need to make more money, I know some really rich people with more money than that brains.
I have these people in this room who have been more of a family to me than you ever will be. I don't know. At 20 years old, I came to this house and had you slam the door on my face. I was a child, mother. I am here today to say goodbye to you, but not for the reason that you think. I hope you don't live to see Louisa get married. I hope you rot. You have anything else to say?
At this point, like she had gone like she's extremely pale. She's trying to hold it in. At this point, she may be a little like shaky of like doesn't look like trying not to shake out of either just abject fury or possibly some level of fright.
So, small interjection to you, puppy. Turn my back to the mom, so facing Bobby. Um, you did make a comment during your speech there, which is very valid for your emotions and everything, that your mother doesn't really know you. She did miss 50 years of your life, so she in fact does not know you. Like you're a whole completely different person than you were 50 plus years ago. So that's kind of a thing. Just so you, yeah, like
You didn't know me
it.
before then. And then
Well,
she's saying that I'm an. What am I supposed to say? I'm trying to defend myself.
John Louis, is this the time?
Sorry.
It's gonna be talked about afterwards.
We can talk about it later.
Okay.
She said she saw me on the street. She knows that I've been watching them.
Question. Poppy's mother, whose name I don't remember.
Ruth.
Ruth. My name is Ruth.
Ruth, yes. Jean-Louis. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I just got hit by a question. Your name's not Ruth. Your name is Mommy.
At least when she talks in the stuff, it's fun. Yes. Um, so you said you were aware that Poppy was around and wasn't aging and had been going around and stuff. Did you communicate this with other people or did you just keep it to yourself? Like, were you playing bridge or bingo with your friends and like, my corpse of a daughter is spying on us again?
Insane. I wanted to continue to be a part of my grandchildren's life. I knew that I was the only one here for them. I could not say the things that I heard bump in the night.
Okay, so you did not communicate this
I
with
did.
others. Okay. Now, what do you think of your granddaughter's fiance?
What?
Just answer the question.
What's your opinion of him?
I don't understand why I am giving my opinions on my family to the monsters that have crawled
Well,
out of the shadows.
first of all, my name is Jean-Louis. I am a licensed psychiatrist and mental health professional. I have been doing this for longer than you've been alive. I am not a monster. In fact, I am quite anti-monsterish. I follow a path of stuff, and I could go into details about why being cursed with unlife and stuff is far different than being a monster to your own children when you are mortal and don't have a supernatural thing. But that's Poppy's opinion. That's what she can argue with you. I was just wondering your opinion on them. I'm trying to get a fuller picture of who you as Ruth are. And I'm hearing a dog and a kid and people walking around upstairs.
Harry just fell down the stairs,
Oh,
barking at my dad.
There's only 3 stairs, so that's impressive.
I had to take a quick break to
Right.
Okay. Go get the dog.
Now,
Mind. Sorry. I believe we left off with Jean-Louis trying to get to know Ruth and what she knew how she felt about Luisa's fiance.
is he good enough for her, do you believe? Is he a good person, or are you very judgmental? Do you believe that he's not good enough?
I think that I think Louisa is a very mature and intelligent woman, and
Mhm.
I believe that she has chosen well. Ew, don't spit on it. That's gross.
I'm not asking your opinion of your dating life. Um, mhm.
Toddlers.
Now, how would you feel if he and her did to their child what you did to Poppy?
Poppy is the one that left this house.
Wha- Uh, you're avoiding the question. The post is here. You're trying to go here.
I I trust that Louisa will very likely be a much better mother than either Poppy or I ever were.
Post. Post. You're giving non-answers to the question. You're practicing a thing called avoidance.
So she doesn't think she did anything wrong.
Yes. Mm. Sense a lack of empathy and sympathy. A very low level of emotional intelligence from your mother.
She's chewing on the balloon. My ears
So
feel like they're bleeding.
that's going to pop soon. Just Jeanette, just listen to her voice. Listen to my voice. Listen to our voice.
Deep breaths.
Is it wet?
Yeah, she's just
Ew.
chewing on it.
No, it was so wet
Why is it
though.
soaking?
Ugh.
It's soaking as she's chewing on it. She's probably just like, getting it everywhere.
I swear this balloon was warm.
Ugh.
Like I to one part of it, but no, the whole thing. Don't hit me with it. That's gross.
Okay, you keep deflecting. We don't care how wet the dog is. He's taking, yeah, I think he just got a shower right now. Leon's at the kitchen sink.
Yeah. He's like, well, I'm gonna be useful in some
Yes. But this entire thing obviously was so that Poppy can get closure. That's it. She's not here to claim her child or grandchild because she knows that the relationship doesn't exist. Been 70 years.
50.
50 years. I keep adding your actual age to it.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
50.
Yeah. It's been 50 years. You can't just come back into someone's life and expect like a normal relationship at that point. I mean, we all know that. But this
I
is
can
closure.
acknowledge. that I had the choice to come back, and I didn't. And I can acknowledge that it was because I was scared of you, not of my daughter. And I can acknowledge that I should have been a better support for her when I could. You know, now that I can, I should. Why? Why can't you? Whoa!
What?
Just got hit in the face with a balloon.
Oh no.
I just got nailed in the face with a balloon.
It's like like punted it into her face.
Oops.
Put it
Yeah,
in
like very aggressively. I can't reach it, kiddo. If you want it, you gotta go get it.
Hmm. So yes, why can't you, Ruth, admit that you're not perfect and that you have also have fault in this entire situation?
Hmm. I I can admit that I was not perfect. None of us are. I did the best I could.
Hmm.
You're sad. Parents shouldn't
What now?
parents shouldn't hate their children. And children shouldn't hate their parents back. And every breath that I waste on you and every thought that I waste on you isn't worth it. Because you'll never understand how I feel. Everything will always be an affront against you. I did everything I could to protect myself and my brother. And for a long time, I thought I was protecting you too. But I wasn't. I was just defending someone who didn't deserve my time. All that I will ever be to you is a mistake or something that you could use or someone you could take advantage of and someone you could pretend to love when people are looking. In one way, I'm glad that I never came back because
Yeah.
for a long time in my life, I had peace. I didn't have to worry about what you wanted. And maybe the reason I actually came back was I actually felt guilty. Because I was leaving alone a sad, pathetic woman who really, at the end of the day, won't have anybody left in her life who cares about her. Because every bridge that she has ever built has been burned. And spit on and thrown away. And I hope in your final moments you finally see how awful you have always been. And I hope that you see my face and you feel sorry for yourself. Because I was the one fucking person who would have done anything for you, Mom. And I don't care what happens to you anymore. I hope that the devil that you meet in hell has my face.
I'd seen it.
You okay?
every couple weeks since I buried you. So you standing there in the darkness, and then over the last few years, saw you creeping closer, just watching as I lay dying. I knew you were not coming back, Poppy. Maria and Louisa, they're the best of both of us.
Glad they found the
know.
best of you.
And what now? You were asking about Alexander because you want to attend the wedding?
I think it's just Jean Louis trying to be nice.
Yeah.
That's his flaw.
Jean Louis is like, what? I was looking for the tea,
He has
y'all.
suppressed everything so much, or let everything go, that he is completely neutral.
No, Mother, I will not be attending her wedding because I know better than to assert myself in situations I don't belong in.
But it's okay to buy something off the registry.
I can't do that, yeah.
You got money to spare. Give him the good crock pot.
I think I'm gonna send them a lot of money.
You are a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is the difference between a parent and the lack thereof. And I point at Poppy when I say parent and lack thereof when I point at her mother. Poppy has stood at a distance and watched her child grow, but has always been there in case anything happened that she needed. But Poppy didn't need to be the center of attention. Poppy's mortal life came to a gruesome end. She had no control over it. She didn't take herself away from her family. She was taken. But you saw her. You knew that some version of your daughter was out there. And you decided, no, she wasn't good enough before. I'm not going to give her the time. Poppy didn't jump in. Poppy didn't need to be lauded upon for showing back up at some point, the big hero. She just kept an eye on all of y'all. Wanted to make sure you were safe, even though you didn't deserve it. Wanted to make sure that everything was on the up and up here because she knows about the darkness. She knows about the dangers. She was a victim of it. But you, no, you just, oh, saw her and just went, oh, no, this is going to take away from me because I'm the center of attention. I'm the one that needs to be there for all the big ho-da, da, 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 and get all the laurels thrown my way and all the awards and comeuppances of remembrances because it's all about you. Even if you were a better version of yourself for your granddaughter and great-granddaughter, you're still a shell of a person because it's always about you. Your children, you could have had something with them. 50 years. 50 years. But it had to be about you. You're not a good person. You did terrible things. I don't know what happened to you that made you so shallow and needy. I don't know what happened that made your daughter so much better than you. And she doesn't owe you anything. And I wish that she recognized that it should have been you in the shadow, doing what you could, making sure she was okay because you knew she was there. You didn't have to tell her. That was up to her to tell her daughter if she wanted to. But this was yours. And when you found out she was still somewhere out there, in whatever version she was, you still couldn't be a parent because you're not one. We here may be some semblance of what once was humanity. But God forbid, you're still in a living, breathing body and you don't have any.
Bars.
No, I'm like this far from her face.
Yeah, she is yeah, no, you got the claws out and everything. Yeah, no, she's definitely at that point like starting to back up.
But I think we can all agree this has been productive for Poppy. She is getting her feelings and emotions and trauma out and working on getting the closure she needs to live the centuries of unlife that she will be. Are you feeling that pressure and relief, Poppy, so far?
I think I will. Right now, I'm feeling mostly anger.
Anger is valid.
I think I deserve better.
I know you deserve better.
I know I deserve better. But I wasted a lot of time. And I don't think I want to waste any more.
It's
I
a
hope
worry.
that whatever rest of your life you have, whether it ends soon or later, I hope it sucks. I hope you do whatever you can to repent for what you've done in the time that you have left. May we never meet again. See you in hell. Good night. And I'm just gonna walk out the door. And as I walk out the door and I pass River, I say, I think this might be your time to say goodbye if you need to.
Yeah, as soon as Poppy turns her back, that she's Ruth sort of just like stumbles back like against the banister, just like watching the rest of you warily. And Poppy, as soon as you come out of the door, you see River stand up. He had been sitting right on the porch, like directly underneath the window, so that he couldn't see but could basically hear everything. And he just wraps you in the biggest hug.
Cries, crying. I'm crying. I like. There's like a moment.
He starts walking her. He like puts his arm around you and walks you away. He says, I don't need to say goodbye to her.
I just one more second. I go back up to the porch, and like when the steps up to the porch on the concrete are handprints, and two small handprints of Poppy and River, and then right next to it a big handprint of Poppy, and the tiniest little handprint of Maria. She runs her hands over it. And she says, till we meet again, House. And then she'll walk away.
Or just sort of holds you close, leans his head against yours. I'm sorry that I should have been better for you. I should have been there for you before. She's lying though. If you want to be part of Maria and Louisa's life, you can. You have time.
I know.
Husk,
and I want to be
his daughter.
I want to be, but I want to be worth it.
You're so worth it, puppy. Everything you did to try and protect them. You knew that introducing a child to this life is not a thing that can be done. But now is the time. They're both adults. They can make that choice.
It wasn't fair.
It wasn't.
To lose you and to lose me and to lose Maria. I didn't choose it. I'm sorry. I couldn't find you for so long, River. I think that if I found you earlier, I would have been able to be better. To make better choices.
We don't know how things would have been like. What matters is that we're together now. For all we know, if you had found me the last time, you'd have walked into a bloodbath.
I don't think I could have ever found you without them. Without my friends. I don't think I ever could have gotten this far without them. And so it had to be this time.
Our
We died, our family was already broken. But you built a new one. And you can use this family to heal ours. We don't need her. That woman died long ago.
You sure smells like
This house smells like death. I thought the dog had died before it woke up and walked over to your friend Leon.
I can't believe that fucking dog smells like. I don't. I can't. Whatever happens, I'm glad you're here.
I'm here too.
If I go to the wedding, will you come with me?
Absolutely. I wouldn't miss it for anything.
She gives him a hug again. I hate her. What did they do? What do they do inside?
Yeah, what do you guys do?
All
Well,
right. Let's
this has been
go.
lovely. Leon, take the dog.
I'm taking the dog.
Kidnap her dog. Yes, baby.
It's
I'm
not
getting-
kidnapping. He wants to come.
Look at him. He's so happy.
Dog's just
Do
looking
your
out to
little
kill
trick, and
me.
like the dog stands up and does a little flip.
Even the
Oh,
dog
whoa.
hates you.
Flipsy. My God.
That's the only way he can flip you off.
He
As
just
you
like
lack
looks
tr-
so much better walking out of the house.
He grabs his fedora and he grabs his briefcase.
Well, Ruth, this has been lovely. You do have a lovely place here. I believe this has really helped Poppy get to closure and to deal with the pent-up 50 years of emotions. Yeah, could have went worse, could have went better. If you need a therapist to talk to, here's my number.
She just kind of glares at you. Sorry, I'm looking there. There's a cop car parked right across the street from us.
They're looking for us.
Ooh. Weird. Yes, I
Yeah.
am a psychiatrist. I've been one for a while. Very skilled.
She just kind of looks at your business card like it's got something gross smeared on it.
Leave it on the coffee table. Let's go.
She definitely does not look away from like Matthew and Husk as they leave.
Am I leaving?
Are you?
Bobby kind of left it up to the group that was still in
We'll
there.
step outside. Matthew. I flare Ruth like the eyes of the beast. Make sure everyone else gets.
You're pretty sure she's not actively having a heart attack, but it looks like it's very interesting.
I don't want to. So I'm gonna try to knock her out.
Right now?
Okay.
Yep.
Can you move over, please? Girly cute. You're in my spot. Oh shit, there's okay, well,
More-
I guess marshmallows.
more cop
Okay,
cars?
cop car is leaving. I
Oh,
thought it was the second one, but no, it was leaving.
Look, you're just gonna run up and clock her?
Well, no, I'm still. I mean, she backed up a little, but I kind of stepped closer. And I guess everybody else, like John Louis, leaves. You know, Poppy went out. Husk, I guess, has gone to the door to leave. And I'm going to step up close. And I'm going to say in a low growl, I'm going to say, you were given gifts and knew from the day they were born that they were yours. And you were trusted. The precious little people. And you didn't care. All you wanted was to make yourself feel better. I don't know who broke you. I do know you never tried to make it right. And then I'm going to try to knock her out, like just like a backhand.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to try not to bust her too bad, but I just want to knock her out.
Yeah, I'll say. Hang on, let me look at the
Yeah, what do I got to roll here?
what's a base difficulty.
I mean, I got brawl. I got I don't know. You tell me.
Know what you need to kind of know what you're doing. I'd say it'd probably be like about a
Maybe
3
what?
to a difficulty 3 to try and knock her out and make sure that it's not gonna immediately kill her. Might give her a concussion, which who knows how long that'll will work. But and that sounds like it would be is it strength and brawl or dex and brawl?
I think it's strength and brawl.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 8 successes.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Was it a messy critical or just like a lot of successes?
No, it's literally 8 straight successes. I only got one. I have 9 dice. I
Nice.
got
Yeah.
8 out of 9.
Yeah. You have been picturing doing this from almost the moment you walked into this room. Yeah, no, you know exactly how to hit this woman to drop her like a bag of rocks.
All right. As soon as she drops, and I'm gonna do the more gentlemanly thing when I knock her out. I'm also gonna catch and put her on the ground next to me. Is there a carpet or something or a that I can put her in?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna roll her up real quick.
Husk is holding
And
the
then-
door open.
Yep, and I'm just gonna
Like,
scoot
wait,
the carpet
like
up onto my
waiting.
shoulder. I have a 5 strength, so I'm super like just pop it up over my shoulder. And my stolen car is still outside. So I'm just going to casually stroll with the carpet over my shoulder out the front door to my stolen car and put it in the back seat. So I go by Poppy and
Traffic lights
River
and watch
and
the movie.
Jean-Louis.
Team Husk and Jean-Louis are like,
Yep. Well,
I'm
to
gonna
be-
I'm gonna look over my shoulder at Poppy and River.
I don't think they're
they're
paying any
probably
attention.
there
Great.
laughing hysterically, like blood pouring down their faces and laughing hysterically and hugging each other.
This would
I
not
might look a little
this at all.
confused.
This is happening behind their conversation.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm gonna look at Husk and be like, "Do you want to take a ride? Or are you good?"
I'll take a ride.
Great.
Because if I'm going to be perfectly honest, I was going to come back.
Yeah. So I will shut the door on the back seat where she's curled up in the carpet. I will open the passenger door for Husk and go around. I am driving to the underground lair we found in the woods.
Okay.
And
If there were some zombies there.
I power
No, I
on
think
the
those are
radio.
gone.
Yeah, I think the zombies are gone, but I'm going to turn the radio on, and I believe that the song coming out of the radio is Hakuna Matata.
What is this?
It's a Disney
Oh
channel.
shit! Forgot.
What is this?
So I don't know. Disney. It's Lion King. You ever seen The Lion King?
No.
He hasn't seen
What's
the movie.
that?
Emotionally
Is it-
damaging.
Is it
Perfect
me?
for us.
I mean,
Hang on.
It might be.
Lion King was in the
Shit.
90s, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Husk put,
97, I think.
yeah, he might have missed that.
Yeah.
96.
I've seen
94.
the billboards lit up at night.
He died in 85, and
Hasn't seen a movie
Hasn't
since.
he's kind of yeah, he's punished himself since.
Man, I got to start taking you to the movies. I go all the time. I got a buddy who lets me in the theater after hours.
Oh, that'd be nice. I haven't seen a real movie in a while. Used to be my hobby.
I kind of look at him like, oh, me too. So, I don't think she should be coming back.
She will not.
Tires squeal. We take off.
Poppy and River were like, huh, they must have been trying to get out of here real fast. Must have really hated that.
Well, everything seemed good.
John Louis picks the best time to come visit.
JJ misses everything.
Does.
I know. JJ's gonna be so annoyed. He's like, I'm
He's gonna be so pissed.
You know, JJ should be proud. He really got everybody starting to open up about their lives and their feelings. And,
You okay,
you know,
buddy?
here we are working together to solve, you know, problems for each other. I think that, you know, JJ would be really proud of us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Honestly, JJ would be so behind whatever it is that Matthew's doing right now.
Oh, God, absolutely.
100%. He probably would have been the one to suggest it, though.
See, he'd be proud of Matthew for taking initiative.
Mhm. Um, Jean-Louis, as you sort of exit the house, you see Willem sort of sitting on the porch watching River and Poppy.
Very interesting day.
Indeed. Seems after all these years, I probably still have a few conversations as well.
Could you have said more?
Poppy asked Willem that.
Yeah, I guess.
I meant apologies to you.
Oh,
I should have embracing you was a selfish thing to do. And then even more so too.
no. I don't think so.
I should have been the one to help make sure that you I'm sorry that I could not do for you what your this new family you built for yourself helped you to do.
Willem, you're a part of my family. You, from the very beginning, you've been my best friend. I could never pay you for saving me when you did. And that has led to a second chance for me. I know it wasn't easy. But I'm glad that I have you.
I'm glad that I have you.
I just wish some nights this wasn't the life that you had found. You and River deserve so much better.
Make it good. To be honest, I like this life better than the last one. I think the best thing that ever happened to me was dying in a field at Woodstock, honestly. As traumatic as that was. Meeting you and Husk and Betty, and then later Matthew, Leon, JJ, having River, Jean Louis, Heather.
I know that your life these nights is probably better than it once was, though there are. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Sorry, the baby just took off running at the front door and like hit the front door with a pillow.
Is there a package?
It says it occurs to me that I perhaps have been a little selfish with my these situations that surround the embraces I've done. But that is a conversation for another night.
I think I've got blood all over my shirt. And blood all over my hands. Do we have another car or did Matthew take it?
Yeah, no, you have multiple cars because Matthew met you here because you
I
guys
stole my
decided.
own.
Yeah, I don't remember why. No, that's what it was. I think Matthew and Betty went to go talk to Margot, and everyone else stayed with Father Green. And it was on the way back that you guys decided to split off, I think.
Something. I had some other thing I was going to do, and I don't know because this was more important.
Yeah, I believe that was actually the phrase you said. What are you? What? You're staying
were you
here,
on
kid.
Going on a date with Rook or something?
I have a thing that says,
Oh, shit.
Matthew reaches out to Rook in my notes.
Family emergency. It's okay.
That is so in character.
He just is driving, he slams on the brakes. It's
as long as I don't show up burned to hell with a hole through my chest, it's fine.
I want to say I think I vaguely remember you had texted him something like vague, like something came up, gotta next rain check, something like that.
Yeah.
Sounds like me.
Oh.
Apparently, Leilani is trying to claim my father's bed now that he's leaving to go get my mom.
There you go.
And he's like, "That ain't your bed." She says, "It was a couple days ago when I put her in my mother's bed. We left in the morning so they could both stay asleep." All right, bye, Dad. Love you. I'm still here. I'm just gonna go close the door because the dog just came in. So, uh, what is Matthew and Husk gonna do when they reach the hole in the forest?
Hmm. Well, I mean, on the way there, I think Matthew's still got some bloody tears coming down his cheeks. And I'm like, fucking people. They get this miraculous gift. I get it. It's hard. It's a whole person. You got to figure out what the hell to do.
Yeah,
There's no rule book or anything like that. I mean, you have kids. There's no rule
you
book.
never figure out what to do. I missed everything after 5, but fucking I wouldn't trade that uncertainty, like, because that was an experience.
I mean, but to make her feel like so horrible about herself, like, why do you want to break someone down like that? I mean, don't get me wrong. There are people who I want to break down. I want to break her down like that because she's terrible back here. But when you have a whole person and it's like, hey, your whole job is to, you know, guide them and do your best, and it's not about you, it's about them. And if that means having to disappear because something terrible happened and you're keeping them safe, or if that means having to be in the background and have them not know if you are there, but you can't be there, or just being there and just being like, I'm here, and letting them decide too. At some point, being like, just, oh, well, not everybody's perfect. Oh, great cop out. No, of course not. Duh. That's like the first rule of people. No, we're not perfect, but it's just excuses.
Excuse after excuse.
And then to make it okay, oh well, I did better by your dot.
Great.
I'm
It
so
doesn't
that's the
negate
least you could do.
that doesn't negate the wrong they did.
I mean, that's the oh good. So you were, great to your son because he was your favorite, and terrible to your daughter. So you had a golden child and a scapegoat. And it's neither of them's fault, and you're damaging them both by doing that to them.
Yep.
They're just people.
They're just little people at that. Even at like 20, fucking, they're babies.
It's ridiculous. And the fact of, I get it. Okay, sure. Your assumed dead child shows up some many years later. They look exactly like they did. There's no real explanation. I'm sorry. Your response is to pretend that they're not there.
Definitely not the dad from the parable son, or the prodigal son.
I mean, the minute you find out, I mean, because there's people that don't know, but when you find out, you do what you can. It's like, that kid, they didn't ask to exist. Like, you made a choice they had no control in. But then you blame them.
She still didn't break the cycle. She might have treated them better, but she still did the same thing she did to Poppy. She gave that kid, and probably a grandkid, no choice.
And it was all about reflecting herself.
Yeah.
She's happy because her granddaughter extols what she expects to see when she looks in the mirror. And she knows she's lacking, so she needs that because she'll take credit for how good a person her granddaughter is and how good a person her great granddaughter is.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, they did that. She didn't. Like, they did that. They could always have chosen differently.
Absolutely.
But she wants to. That's just like the. I almost ripped her heart out when she commented about Poppy going to the wedding. That's up to Poppy and her daughter and her granddaughter. But Poppy's not going to show up at something to parade around and make herself the center of attention. She's going to show up because she is so happy and excited that this great thing is happening for somebody she cares about. Period. Even if she had to stand in a shadow, in an eave, listen from a distance to some kind of audio recording, she would take that just to get a piece of being happy for her people. This one is asking because she thinks Poppy wants to show up like she would. Bells on. Everybody congratulate me. Look what a good job I did. Look, I'm all it's all about me. Take
I'm
my
also
picture.
wearing white.
Yes.
I would. I think I'd kill to see my son get married. I missed it.
I'm sorry.
That was nothing I could do on that. But I wouldn't trade it because again, I at the time still fear that I would do something. So I, not as like a hyperbole, I sacrificed my happiness to make sure my kids could live.
I'd walk into the sun for my kid.
Was it always the right? There wasn't the right thing long run. Who fucking knows? I'm still a dad. I'm still dad. I have the opportunity to not pick up where I left off, but to be better and can be there now.
And that's the thing. If your daughter had seen you and been like, "No, I don't want you around. I don't accept the choice you made." She may be pissed off at you about it, but and you would have stepped away. You would still probably have kept an eye from a distance, but stepped away because
100%.
because she has a right to decide for herself. This one would be like, "Oh, look at me. I'm so important. Look at me. Look at me. I'm here. I'm taking care." That's all she wanted was the accolades.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, poor me. Look, I had to step in and raise my grandchild because my daughter disappeared. You didn't even make an effort to find your daughter. I mean, she talks about, "I buried my children." There were no bodies. What closure did she have before she wrote them off?
Zero.
Exactly. I would have searched until there was no leads left. Like, sure, I understand. At some level, because there's a child involved, yes, maybe they'd have to have her declared dead so that the child could get cared for in the way that she needed to, if there's any monies or things like that. But on a personal level, I would never stop searching for the actual answer. And she saw her.
She knew. And every time she saw Poppy, she closed the door on her again. That's what happened. I saw your face every few days, every few weeks, living my nightmare over and over again. Fuck you, lady. Fuck you, lady.
And for all her talk of, "Oh, you have to find your brother, you have to bring your brother." What did she do about him? I mean, he walked in the door tonight and it was nothing. This was her golden child. This was what everything was sacrificed for.
She didn't do nothing for him. She was just like, "Well, where have you been?" And more immediately bitched at Poppy instead of like, if this was her golden child, didn't fucking dote on him. Like, Where you been? Are you okay? Do you want a fucking blanket? Do you want nothing? Nothing.
Didn't even follow him out the door. He
Nope.
dismissed her, and oh, it's about her. Oh, she's the victim. He's mean to her.
I guess my kids just hate me.
Woe is me. I never did anything. I was always there for them. I didn't know that he was buried in a hole in the ground for 50 years. Didn't bother to care.
Nope. No effort.
I'm gonna take a
And-
half full soda bottle that's in the cup holder and I'm gonna throw it back at the carpet in the back seat.
No effort. People think they can just raise kids with no effort.
It's
People think
Like-
their kids can raise their kids.
I mean, it's just ridiculous to me. Like, how do you not want to know? How do you not want to go out the door when you see them across the way and be like, I see you. Are you real? Are you a figment of my imagination? Do I miss you that much? If you're real, come back, come home. Like,
Nothing. I don't. How do you take a life and just not want to see it bloom? You know, like
there are people that miss out on that time for any given reason. And then, find out later that there's a whole person and it's everything. And then there's these people who get all that time and go, eh, eh, well, it's not fair to me. I don't get to have my life. I don't get to do what I want to do. Or hell, there's people whose parents want to be there, would give anything to stay, and they don't. They're human. They die. And now you have this, like, they would have done anything, and then you have people who don't care. I'm at a loss how you would walk away from someone when you know, especially when you get to know them from the day they arrive.
would all been cleared up if she had just fucking admitted she didn't want to be a parent. Because at least then you know where you stand as a child.
Yeah. She just liked the accolades she got for, oh, you're a parent. Oh, it's such a good, so good. You're so, oh, you've got a little one. You're raising them. And
I take a swig of my flask that's full of like wine, and I then offer it to Matthew.
take a swig. And I pull down the dirt road in the forest toward the hole in the ground where the zombies used to be.
Just do it.
What's that? That spirits of the forest. Do you have kids?
What?
Do you have kids?
Yes. I take another swig and hand his flask back.
I'm sorry you don't get to be there, or whatever happened.
Lab across
You don't
town.
wanna-
People opening
wanna
up
pry?
emotionally.
If you don't want to divulge, I'm not gonna pry. I've been there. I don't like being poked either.
Let's just say I'm one of those people who didn't know until a long time later. And now I do anything for him.
Well, need help. Guess I'm around.
Appreciate that. Gonna pull the car to a stop. Get out. Open the back door. She's still unconscious in there.
I mean, she's an old lady. Yeah, she's probably out still.
All right, I just pick her up because obviously I can carry her. All right, where the fuck's the hole in the ground?
It's about that
Probably
way.
weighs like 90 pounds soaking wet.
The carpet
the
probably
She's a
weighs more than
dinosaur.
she does.
Carpet.
Yeah, probably.
It's
Especially because you think
That-
she's cleaning that thing? No, that's got like 10 years of dog hair in it.
yeah.
Ew.
I've had to clean those trailers. Forced to clean those trailers before. No, thank you. Ew.
Gonna carry her to a hole in the ground. How did we get down? Is there a ladder or stairs? Or is it just a
I
hole?
think it was the ladder.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember specifically. It was definitely like a hatch or something, and then you just.
Yeah, there's two ways
Yeah, I want to
into it.
say. Yeah, I want
One
to say.
was
I know
There's two ways.
one is definitely like a ladder, like a steel ladder going down, and
How
maybe
deep?
the other one was like one of those like underground basements where it's like the wooden hatch and stairs going up.
Hmm. If it's the hatch with the ladder, like if it's, I don't know how many feet down.
Maybe 8, 10. It's not very far.
I would probably just jump with her on my shoulder.
Yeah.
hit the side. hole.
Just
I
hits the
wouldn't
head on
notice
every
if
rung
she
down.
did. Yeah. That makes it muffled because the carpet. Maybe the only thing that keeps her from dying outright.
Cloud of,
She's now double concussed.
cloud of dog hair just everywhere now.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Then I'll
I'm
climb
gonna have to
down.
burn these clothes.
You're like, oh, is it snowing? No.
Ugh.
I said no, and just hear from behind me. Yeah.
All right. So how do we want to do this?
Well, yeah, there's plenty of ways. Do we give her quick or do we give her long?
It's a good question. I mean, we could just chain her up down here and walk away.
It's a possibility.
Let her think about her life. We could make it even worse and leave water within reach, so that gives her extra time. What, you can survive with what? Humans, it's a month or two without food as long as they have water? I mean, she's old and rickety. She might not make it that long, but don't judge us.
I'm not. I love this. Can you not dump cereal on the couch, please?
You know, Husk, at a time like this, there's just one question I think we have to ask ourselves.
What would that be?
What would JJ do?
Oh, call him.
I don't think we have a gun with the power of the sun at our disposal.
Yeah, but the sun wouldn't really do much to her.
No, but if we turned her and then did that, I mean, then
We could do that. I mean, I did mention burying the hole that her son was in. We could turn her and then leave her chained up so she can't go eat.
we could just rip her throat out.
True. Do you want to do the honors?
I'll do it for Poppy. And he'll hang on. I have to roll a thing to make sure I don't get hungrier.
Yeah, how hungry are you?
I'm okay. I'm at 2.
Okay, I'm at 1 right now, I believe.
I'm not hungrier, and I turn
You
into
still
the dog.
going off of eating the serial killer?
Me? No, I've fed a couple times since.
Oh, that's right. No, because you had to heal the wounds.
Poppy and I had a real bonding session of feeding.
Oh yeah, we did. We
Oh, that's
fed
right.
on patients.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
really
Matthew
hope
was like, "Oh, there is a much easier way to do this."
I have been making it complicated, apparently.
Kat, can I make a plea that this woman
Mhm.
made Poppy's life utter hell and not to decrease the humanity from either of these guys?
Oh, come on,
Please.
it's okay.
Yeah. No, look. Yeah,
It's worth the sacrifice if it's
oh,
if that's
good.
whatever. I also rolled a rouse check, and I did succeed for feral weapons.
Okay.
So, causes aggravated health damage to mortals.
I just saw the chat from you, Callie.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll take a screenshot and I'll send it. Actually, I'll just send it to Jeanette because I don't want Aya to know.
Yeah, don't tell Aya.
She's gonna be mad. She missed out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Husk is a big dog now.
JJ runs out from nowhere. Must take kills.
Kill steal. All right. And then it would be strength and brawl.
Yeah.
The for weapons is only to damage, not to roll. So it should be okay. Yeah. Well, I forget. Remind me how we use the dice, like when I'm transformed. Do I still use most of my dice?
I think it's like most of the physical ones are yours.
Okay.
So yeah, like the combat ones would be
So
whichever of the two is better.
there's standard dice, secondary dice, and exceptional dice. And the exceptional dice are like the skills itself. So what I would use my attributes, but the guard dog skills.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so that part still remains. Attributes for that, so that's for attributes, and then the guard dogs. Not too far. Guard dogs brawl is 6. So that is a total of 9 dice. I'm gonna use a willpower.
Oh my god.
No, it's not terrible. It's just it could be way
It's not
better.
terrible. I just want to make sure that it's
We gotta,
really
hey, I don't want this woman to suffer. I don't need that on my conscience. I let the killer that was bugging me off easy. Not a son. That's not my problem. Okay, that's a total of 5.
okay.
And then whatever I forget. The damage is like the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this would be aggravated.
Yeah. Um she's a frail old lady and is probably already extremely messed up by yeah, she's dead.
Yep. We unroll her, and Husk transforms, and he just walks up and just.
Will Matthew eat her? Jeanette is gone.
Rip. Oh no.
Yeah, I guess we roll the dice.
She said she'd be back in a sec. I'm guessing the
I'm
cats
here.
were eating plastic.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Ah.
Were the
hang on.
cats eating plastic, or were your headphones dying?
Oh no, I had to pee. Let's see. So, I Matthew like watches this. You know, he watches Husk transform. He watches him end her, and I think that I will choose not to eat her simply because I'm not taking on something so foul.
Yeah, Husk's like when as a dog, he like spits it back out. Just after taking a bite.
You know, like this
Mm.
woman, I think Matthew, like my thought is in life, this woman didn't give anything back. She took from everybody, people who she was supposed to care about. And like, there's a beast in me, but I think this is something worse, and I don't want that.
I'll transform back and like spit on her. Get the last remnants out of my mouth and just you didn't deserve anything you took and walk away.
So I will say, um,
Okay, you can say you gotta stay in.
You can do it.
Wait,
so
family is
typically,
important.
like, yeah, so typically
Yeah,
just outright killing a mortal that is defenseless would probably incur a sting. However,
Never says a sting.
one of Husk's personal convictions is family is important,
it
but
isn't.
also importantly, one of the chronicle convictions is the guilty should suffer.
It's true.
So I will say that it would be one stain, but the fact that you are you are fulfilling the convictions that are personal to you and also that you have sworn. No, this makes sense. Yeah. So you balance out. You do not have any stains. Yes, baby. That's me and Dad. Sorry, she just is like aggressively showing me the background of her phone. It's a picture of me.
Oh,
Do I get
No.
any stains?
For the rest of us?
I also want to know the
Tiny
minute
Mr.
that
West?
Poppy realizes that we absconded with her mother.
Um, I won't
Hopefully,
tell
Poppy will
if
never
you-
think about the mother again.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm. I think that
I think that's gonna come up at some point if you do end up reconnecting with your daughter and granddaughter.
yeah, but they might
'Cause
just
they're
be
gonna-
like, hey man, she was like 100.
She vanished one
She just
night after a
wandered
large
out.
group of strangers went to the house.
I will say her carpet did disappear, her rug did disappear, but it was an ugly rug, and the dog's gone.
The dog did it.
She must have left
Someone-
the dog.
And it was a magic rug, a magic flying carpet. She flew away with the dog into the night,
Never to be seen again.
just like Aladdin and Abu.
Crazy old bat.
Unbelievable sight. Oh.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah, so I would say that for Matthew, it probably would have also been the one stain because, like, if Husk didn't follow, Matthew would have been the one to do it. Like, he was fully prepared to.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it is still the chronicle tenet of the guilty should suffer, and she is plenty that she is guilty of.
It's even worse, unrepentant.
Don't chew on them. If you
She
chew up
is.
those books, I'm going to throw them
I'm
out.
not gonna chew on them anymore. Now we don't tell Poppy, right? We just let it happen. Whatever happens, happens.
We only tell Poppy if Poppy asks specifically. Specifically. Oh, about my having a kid.
I'm not. That's your secret to share.
Okay.
Poppy,
Good to know.
you're gonna believe it. No.
I can believe it.
No. That's your secret to share. Like I said, I understand the not wanting to be poked and prodded in your privacy.
It's not about mine, it's about theirs.
Either way. It was the same reason I didn't tell you guys for the longest time, because I didn't want you to show up. Just whatever happens.
Well, mine's partially, you know, that, but also they don't know I am.
Hey, you don't gotta explain it to me.
Yeah.
If you want to, great. Whatever. I think John Louis would be more interested in this, apparently.
He kind of scares me.
There's something back there that's hiding behind that facade.
No, I feel like he's one of those people.
Especially since he's like ancient.
Yeah, I feel like he's one of those people who you'd be like, I like cheese, and he'll tell your whole life history.
Real Sherlock Holmes.
Real, people reader. But no, they they don't. Oh no, we lost her.
Oh, she either lost the
Kid
power or
pulled the
later
battery.
on he pulled
Kid
on
pulled the
up.
cable out. Oh, that's all you get to know about my secret. It's over.
Let me pause it real
I
quick.
have a theory.
Let's go.
Right. So, what was it that I missed right before my computer cracked the bed?
Oh, it was something about how my I said to Husk, I said, you know, they don't know. They don't know that
Around.
they don't know that I'm their parent.
Oh.
I didn't know. For a long time I didn't know. But once I did, I mean, I've never known how to tell them.
Well, I mean, like we were talking about earlier, you never really know when with kids, like there's no rule book, there's no guidelines. You have suggestions from other parents and non-parents.
Yeah. I mean, it was just the mother and I, we weren't really together. And then I was dead. And well, now she's dead.
Sorry.
No. I mean, I hadn't seen her, but
Still.
But yeah, I've never known how to say anything about it. I just keep an eye, I suppose.
Well, from somebody that kept an eye on for 40 years, Poppy for 50. You never know when you're not going to be able to keep an eye on anymore. Not saying you should rush into it, not make a plan, but if you want to say something, you should think about what you want to say.
Oh, that's all I do. But yeah, so yeah, that's where I'm at with that.
All right. Well, if you need to talk, I can't say I'm the greatest listener, but I would do my best.
I appreciate it.
Let's get the hell out of here. It's been a long day.
Hmm. And I'll say at this point, I feel like you guys have done quite a bit. So I'll say it's probably getting close to dawn. Um, as you guys are potentially heading back to whatever prospective havens you would be going to. Um, Leon, I'll say that you get a message from one of your Ravnos Malvolas saying that they will be visiting the visiting your haven probably like an hour after sunset next evening. And that they do have some information that you were asking about because you would reach out to them to see if they knew anything about any Sabbat activity. You guys realized Father Green's connection to this Cassandra person.
That's great.
Um,
I'll make sure we did properly posted or what have you. I think
and
of words tonight.
I'm gonna say maybe. So when it comes to like regent stuff, if somebody were trying to reach the group of you and Betty does not answer the phone, who else would give their number out next? Do you think?
JJ.
I was gonna say, I hate to say it, but it's JJ.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does Philip not take messages?
Oh yeah, Philip.
Yeah, that's another person.
That seems like Philip would, yeah, he would be like I would think he would be doing that sort of
He
thing, like an
typically
in
does
between,
more
or
of the like
a
human
secretary.
end of things.
Or Willem?
I mean, it would either be
Would
mean,
they use
technically
like
Willem
a
isn't one of the
group
regents.
email? Maybe
Yeah,
we
they
all
won't
have
contact.
access to a group email.
I feel like Poppy would begrudgingly like,
Yeah.
hey, I'll be a third.
I would be if
JJ
Willem...
writes his name big, Betty writes her name bigger, and Poppy's just like right there at the bottom. Like,
Yeah, I think Poppy would definitely be the third. And I don't know if Willem would actually give his number. That's the thing. Like I'm thinking,
Yeah, because Willem was not actually invited to be a regent. Y'all were. You guys might not. Poppy, you would know it. Willem turned him down. He didn't want it.
Oh, well, okay, then me.
So
Matthew wrote his name in pencil and Poppy erased it.
oh no.
No.
Yeah, because of the regions, only Betty and JJ actually kind of want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say I think that both Matthew and Poppy would put their names down, hoping that they'd get to the other two first.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew, what you don't know is like Matthew put his name down and he put the number that they should give out for him, but it goes to Siobhan because she handles all his paperwork. Siobhan's like, what the fuck is this?
So yeah, so if someone sends a message, JJ's just in his lab and getting a message.
Yeah, so JJ would get a phone call, and then a few minutes later, probably Puppy would get one as well. If
JJ's answer, talk to me, baby.
Puppy's just like, hello.
I'm busy.
Emotional, damn.
Yeah, very much so.
Either for my friend's friend.
I'm trying to. You would get a phone call from Dean Hill, the owner of the Elysium Bar, the Bronze Bull. He says, I was told that there's somebody that wants to chat with the regents tomorrow. They said at 11 p.m. They said that they are a colleague of Cassandra, and you would definitely want to talk to them.
Oh. Me?
Well, he had implied like he wanted all of the regents
Yeah.
there.
No. Am I on the phone or is this JJ? Is JJ getting this call?
So I would say I think maybe
Hello.
JJ was in the toilet when that's happened.
He doesn't use the toilet. No.
Probably uses the shower.
Why?
Let JJ take the call.
Yeah, he's got to get back in the game. He's
Yeah,
finishing his
that's true.
research.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's been in the
Yeah.
lab.
Yeah. So JJ, and I
alright.
want to say JJ, you've heard this name before,
Mm-hmm.
haven't you? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He says he
Okay.
he said he wanted to meet at there's like a central location at one of the local colleges.
All right. What time is he talking?
11 o'clock.
AM or PM?
PM.
Just making sure. People are weird. And he wants to speak with all the regions. Well, I'm not sure if all of us can make it, but I'll be there.
Yeah, he
and
said he wanted to
I tried to get the
said
others.
something about negotiating.
Negotiating what?
He did not, he was a man of very few words, but seemed to think imply that it was more of a political thing.
Let everyone know, and we'll all try to be there. I haven't talked to my regents in a couple hours, so hopefully none of them are busy or
Couple
doing anything.
hours. What could they possibly be
Busy.
doing tonight?
I'm sure none of them have had any emotional revelations or have opened up to each other and unveiled secrets that I've been trying to get out of them for
Really not.
months. Kidnapping
How could they?
dogs.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
so
know.
Not kidnapping, they wanted to come.
True, you can
does
actually ask them.
who would JJ call first?
Yeah, who do you
Hey,
like?
Poppy.
I put
We,
everybody onto a conference call.
Oh.
Yeah, that is extremely JJ.
And
Yeah.
who answers?
He's also probably the only one in the group that actually knows how to do that.
And the only reason Husk will be on it is because Matthew will pick up the call.
Oh, yeah,
You
did
just
he ever
keep-
get a phone?
No, I never got a new phone. Problem solved, so I don't need a new phone now. You just from Matthew's end, you just keep hearing, hang up the phone, hang up the phone.
It connects over the radio in this car, like it's got like
Over the
AirPlay.
Bluetooth.
So I like answer. It's like call coming. I'm like answer, and it just answers it on the thing.
The hell?
You've got Matthew and Husk.
Call coming. JJ, Betty, Poppy. It's like Matthew's like, what? How are they all calling at once? Should I answer this? And the phone is like, oh, answer.
Husk
Like,
is
look-
like, no.
Husk is looking at the dashboard like, how does the car know? How does it know these people?
Like, oh my
Cars are
God,
too
I stole
smart.
Kit.
Hey,
Not realizing it connects to.
hey, buddy. How's everybody going? Just got a call from somebody who is an associate of a Cassandra and wants to meet with us tomorrow, 11 p.m. at this blah 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 area.
Hi, JJ.
Hey, how's it going?
It's okay.
You guys
It's
been
like
keeping
Santa
busy?
Yeah.
It's been a night. You hear River in the background.
It's
Hey,
been
River.
it's been a week.
Yeah, it's been a bit. I'm basically
You
finishing up my
haven't missed
research here.
much. You haven't missed much over here.
Well, you haven't called me for anything, so I assume nothing major happened that
Wait,
has any
I
major
checked in with
effect
you
on it.
about something. What did I check in with you about? I sent you a text, didn't I?
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
you just sent
remember.
a text to make sure he was still alive.
I think so.
Yeah,
I've kept in
but
contact, JJ.
Oh, JJ, they would have told you where the meeting was. Yeah, they probably would tell you where the meeting was.
Isn't it not? Is it not at the Regent meeting place for like meeting?
No, they wanted to meet at a specific area of a quad at UMBC.
Mm.
Kevin, like right at that like pond area.
yeah,
It's like
so
kind of in the center area.
Mhm. That's what a quad is. Um, yeah, so they want to meet there, which means they don't want to meet at Elysium.
Mm.
Why?
Yeah, interesting. You guys haven't had any dealings with Cassandra the last couple hours, have you?
No,
Hours?
we haven't had any dealings with Cassandra.
Not
Have we?
directly.
No.
Okay.
I mean, people know we're looking for her.
Mhm.
Why? No reason.
Yeah. It's just the fact it's coming kind of out of the blue here, and it's like, oh, that's weird.
Do we know
Uh,
this person that wants to talk to us, and are they surrendering?
No, they said
Mm.
something about negotiations.
Oh,
So we're
What
gonna
is
pull
is
this.
anyone good at that?
Oh, I'm great at the Star Wars version.
Well, then why did those movies get made?
Oh, th- there's a scene in the one movie where they say it's gonna be,
Aggressive?
hostile, aggressive negotiations.
Aggressive negotiations.
Oh, you were
Yeah.
making a reference.
Yes, yes.
I like those space pictures.
Leon's like, I don't want
I don't get to the cinema very often.
All right, so just so you know, I've invited Husk. I know a friend at the local cinema who'll let us in after hours to watch movies if anyone wants to make plans.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some good vampire flicks out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Uh-huh.
Nope.
yeah, so tomorrow, hopefully we don't have many plans. I haven't heard from Betty in a while. Still have to deal with that issue.
She's probably fine.
She's fine.
She's just doing her hair.
Okay. Yeah, just fill me in on anything important that's happened or anything so that ready. And I'm basically done my research here. Really great formula. Going to make me lots of monies.
Well,
That's very cool. Just so you know, while you've been away, Poppy hired us a therapist.
He's not getting paid.
He's not.
It's her brother.
Oh, well, anyway.
More-
River,
more
hey,
Poppy's
congrats! I
family
didn't know
stuff
you.
happening.
No,
River, congrats! I didn't know you were a therapist.
Oh, she's got some other brother.
from the other dad.
Another brother from another mother.
Oh,
Well,
Very
technically it's
interesting.
from Willem, so I guess it's the same.
oh,
But the mother's
okay, I
just
got
like-
you.
Same dad.
Yeah, that happens.
So I guess we should discuss what we're willing to give up for Cassandra or what she might want.
Yeah,
I assume us not bothering her.
no clue, but yeah, we'll see when we get there and
Are you
they
coming?
Yeah, I'm basically done. Just took me a bit to finish it up, but like I said, I few other things. I do have to contact Siobhan soon though. She's gonna be useful for this.
Why?
Oh, I just need to
For
test
what?
something out on her.
No?
It's to empower ghouls. She's the ghoul I know.
Yeah, but you don't need to test. There's plenty of ghouls in the city that you can ask to do something like that. You don't test things on Shaban.
Don't you know like all the ghouls?
I know
Don't they have a
most of
club?
them.
You could talk to their club.
Wasn't there a guy there who's like you thought he was nice, but he's also kind of annoying and like kind
There's
of a
some
middle
theater
road
kid.
type
You
of
can
guy.
test it on some theater kid that's in that ghoul club I've
Look.
heard of.
Siobhan is someone who is not within the circles I travel in directly, so I have a feeling she'll give me a better opinion of things.
Yeah, well, what if something goes wrong? You don't test something like that on someone like that.
Oh, trust me, none of my alchemical formulas have ever gone wrong badly for ghouls.
What?
Like
Have you
How
tested
many?
on a
qualifiers.
ghoul before?
Yeah,
Just
how
said a
many
bunch.
ghouls have you tested formulas on?
Dozens.
There was a lot of qualifiers in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I use Elevate all the time. I sell that to everybody.
Maybe you should try one of those guys at the Ghoul Club first. And then you can try it on
Clubs are
Sean.
home.
Yeah, Siobhan's not someone you'll test in like, if you've got a like something that's fixed product, and she asks about it, that's one thing. But you don't test something that's new on
She
Siobhan.
can't ask about something she doesn't know exists.
Well, you test it, and if it works the way you think it does, and there's no side effects, then you can ask her if she's
Oh,
interested. But
it will work.
yeah, I don't like how cavalier about that. No,
I have never had a formula fail on ghouls.
that's
keep
fine. We're
saying
we're
on
not
Google.
going to have a first time, and on this particular
Can't help but notice that. Anyone else hearing that? He just keeps saying on ghouls.
On Ghoul.
But he wants to use this one on a ghoul.
Well,
All
I
right.
mean, that's
So
great.
I've had a few formulas that didn't work too well on normal people, because they're not designed for that physiology, you know?
Hmm.
Look,
Didn't work
practice
out
makes
quite well.
perfect. If he
For
thinks
what
he's
it's worth,
practiced
most of
enough, I
them
trust
don't
him.
do anything for anybody other than thin bloods or other vampires.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Well, I'll talk to her and see if she'll want to volunteer. It's not like I was gonna force it on her without asking first.
As a favor to me, how about you just don't ask her about volunteering for something like that?
She's the perfect subject for this.
Why?
We put a pin
Because
in
she's
this.
she's
All right,
strong,
I'm disconnecting
independent
from the
ghoul.
call.
Oh, what happened to Poppy? Did she talk to her mom or something? That was a quick call.
Feels like dawn's about 1 minute away, so maybe we should catch up
Oh,
later.
oh shit! What time is it? I just look out the
Yeah,
window.
it's probably getting kind of close.
Oh
Our
fuck!
clocks
Sorry,
are bigger
people.
than yours, I think.
Oh, I've been working like 48 hours nonstop. I probably should sleep.
Yeah, what time of the year is it again?
January.
It is probably
January.
getting extremely close to Christmas.
Oh shit!
Ah.
So
I haven't shopped yet.
so the sun doesn't rise until at least 8 o'clock, 8:30.
Yeah.
Or you
Yeah,
and JJ
perfect.
at 7:30 in the morning.
Well, talk to you all later.
Guess
Had
we'll
good
see
night's
you
sleep.
tomorrow.
Make
Disconnect
sure,
disconnect from the
we
call.
all be
Text
sleeping like the
Siobhan.
dead.
Don't take anything JJ offers you, please.
Calls up Siobhan. Hey, I got $1 million for you.
Shit!
I mean, for that much. Unless you lace the money with the drug.
Where did you get $1 million from?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Better
but
that.
I
He
think
sold the idea.
we will determine what it is that JJ says to Siobhan next time.
All
Yeah. I'm really excited for next time. And sorry, I have a toddler kicking me in the kidney. Until next time, I hope y'all had a bloody good time. Bye.
Bye.